Hello, so today I wanted to play a game called The Rebirth of Darkness. Actually, there's three games. I played only two. Well, I tried to play all of them, but got bored and skipped one part. So, let's go for part one. So, in the beginning, it's all like with all FNAF games, we need someone to take care of the restaurant at night. So, yeah. Anyways. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hey, welcome to your job in Dark Fantasy World, where fantasy and fun, without ignoring metal, flow everywhere, blah blah blah. Anyway, they told me that you are Latin American, but you know English, so, calm down. I will speak clearly and understandably. Well, first of all, as you may know, this restaurant is based on Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yes, it sounds kind of illegal. I can tell you, we paid big bucks to get the rights to the animatronic appearances, so it doesn't matter anyway. Well, I think it's time to guide you. You have a button or bar on the lower screen. Put the mouse on top of it or press the lower D-pad button to turn on the monitor. As you can see, there's many cameras. There really aren't that many. We couldn't afford it. And surely you wonder why there are cameras in general.
So, yeah, it just tells us the default FNAF stuff they tell you always. An interesting thing happened while he was still explaining all the default stuff. I had a mini jump scare on screen, as you can see now. So after listening for the call, I took a look at the cameras, and you can see right now this room. Even on night 1, it can change to this demonic version, so the game already gives you some clues that something's happening in this restore.
What happened to this room?
So yeah, night 1 was easy. Maybe you had to close once the door and that's all. In this game, after finishing a night, you have a video even with voiceover.
Listen, boss. Now I have proof. I do not know what happens to the animatronics, but it wasn't a ready thing to take the photo. Maybe the accident of 1997 affected him. It may be.
So yeah, let's proceed to night 2.
Hello? Hello? Good job. I knew you could make it. So the truth is that we have a lot of information, and we forgot to mention that the animatronics have night mode, which prevent their mechanisms from filling with dust. Another thing we have to tell you is that the robots have facial recognition, but it's not the same as our previous place. And the last and most important thing we forgot to tell you is that there is a puppet in this establishment which is activated if you leave your box fully activated due to its
Thanks for saying it.
Therefore, it would take a lot of power. So, press the button that is located in the upstairs chamber.
That's
Well, I'll talk to you in the next call. Good night.
So yeah, right now we have a couple of animatronics that require turning off the lights. Also, we have to wind the music box and close the doors. But that's really all. Let's proceed to the video. This one doesn't have a voiceover or any sound. So yeah, night 3.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I have something to say to you. Can you tell the boss to check the AIs of the characters? They behave very badly and aggressive. God will know if I can hold on. Well,
So
sir,
yeah, let's say
tomorrow will be
goodbye to
another
the
day.
phone guy.
Good
And
night.
this time all I died. I didn't know what to do with animatronics that stand
Well,
in your
I think
office. That's when you
we
have to
have to
turn
keep
off
in mind that
the
this is
lights. So yeah.
the author's
Don't confuse me with Doc. We have a lot in common, but I'm pink and he's red.
Not a lot of fun FNAF games have like voice lines after dying. So yeah, night 3 is over and let's go to the So yeah, RIP phone guy, as I said. Well, press it in the chat for the phone guy. So you may ask yourself why I don't show the knights in this game. Well, because the knights just go like this. You close one door, look at the other, open the door that was closed. Or close both doors. You can see that the power is... There is so much power that if you have like 50% at 3 a.m., you can close both doors and stay with both doors closed for all the night and win the game. Basically, that's what I did on night 5. I just closed the doors and left the PC. Well, the only thing that you need to do is wind like that puppet. Well, no issues with power at all. Okay. So yeah, night 5. As I said, well, I didn't do this thing like with closing all the doors. I used another tactic, closing one door and just looking at the opposite one. When you see ice in the other door, open the one that's closed and, well, close where the eyes are. And that's all. You can see it's 3 a.m. I have 70% left. The nights are very boring. It's very easy to like finish a night. The only difficult night is custom night at 24. Here you can see that I have both doors closed. I left because I wanted to take some water and basically the game plays itself. Well, and if you need to wind up the marionette, the game gives you some like sound clues.
Why I'm still at 5 a.m.
But I don't know why the puppet thing winds up very slowly, so you can even forget about it.
Well, that was an easy night.
How the hell I died? Are you kidding me?
Boss, I have another proof that animatronics move. They should call in a terrorist to give Tim Syllabus an idea of what is happening.
Did I die? I had like employee of the month. So to unlock the extras, you need to win 420. That's the only night I couldn't win after 4 tries. I mean, if the regular nights you can spend all night and nobody will come, in 420 they just don't stop going to your door. So what did I do? I launched the cheat engine, opened the game, put on the custom night at max difficulty, start the custom night, then you switch to cheat engine, then you switch the game speed to 500, and if you want unrandomizer, and that's all. That's how you skip the night. Of course, it's cheating, but I was already too tired to like waste time trying to beat the custom night. So and also I wanted to play the later games. Yeah, this game contains bloody content and explicit images. So this part is the one that I decided to skip because it has the same problem like the first one. You can just close all doors and like spend the night just waiting. The only difference is that this game has 5 doors, 2 at each side and 1 in front. And that's all. Basically, you close all doors and you just need to monitor the ventilation. Although I don't know how they ended up entering my office anyways and killing me. I don't know how if I closed all doors and in the ventilation there was nobody. So yeah, I decided just to skip this part because it seemed like there is too much to do. There is 4 masks, 5 doors, a ventilation, and well, that's all. But still, I didn't want to play this game because, well, there is the same problem. You have too much power. So what I will do is just skipping to the third game, which is very good. Let's go to see the third one. So on editing I see that I forgot to turn on the microphone, so I need to do the voiceover.
Alright, everything is fine, everything is correct. The question is, what will it do? I guess I'll have to try it. Impact condensation, advanced artificial intelligence? Nah, I better shut up and go hunting.
The Rebirth of Darkness 3. Story mode, that's the only option we have. This game, in difference with the second one, has a full controller support. Yeah, the first one and the third one have full controller support, so you can use your controller to play them. But I don't know. I used keyboard and mouse. Although on night 3 I ended up using the controller for more exact inputs. So yeah, let's skip to when I start the game. It has 3 difficulties, and I think the names of the difficulties are like inspired in Doom Eternal. In general, there is a lot of stuff inspired in Doom Eternal, like in the second one, when the phone guy calls you, there is the Doom Eternal theme. Well, or Doom Classic or whatever. So yeah, this game takes place on Mars. Yeah, we have a full 360 degrees camera. We have 2 monitors, and now we have to defend ourselves. So I had to restart because I had Steam running, and that's why the controller wasn't working as expected. And when clicking back, it wanted to exit of the game. So yeah, after one restart.
Hello, my name is Project L, better known as Lexus Software, Dark Corporation's AI. Welcome to Dark Fantasy World, where fantasy and fun comes to life. You are in a base on Mars, but don't worry, the systems are very advanced and there won't be many problems with the oxygen. Salary-wise, you'll be paid $20 per night. Depending on how you do, the pay will be better or worse. Now to the most important thing, the operation of the whole base or facility. There are 2 monitors on the desktop. Click the first one to see the cameras and the second one to see the antivirus. Then I will clarify the above mentioned. Let's start with the operation of the whole base or facility. Mentioned above, let's start with the operation of the cameras. When you are in them, you will be able to rotate them freely. If you see tubes or cylinders that shine, click on them. That will change the camera to the next one or vice versa. Or you can also press the numbers on the keyboard for the same. Before clarifying the operation of other things, we warn you that at all times you can see on the radar of the cameras the camera you are looking at. When you are in the antivirus, the same serves to eliminate possible viruses or anomalies that can happen by the robots or by failures or vulnerable dots of the base. The doors can be closed with the 3 levers located under the desk. They consume a lot of battery due to the high resistance system that they have incorporated. Lastly, I will tell you what can happen if robots enter or peek into your office. 1. They will peek through the door frame. Close them if that is the case. 2. They will approach little by little until they catch you. Just hide and do not look at them if they come to look at you while you are hiding. 3. They will get in front of you. Hide if that is the case. That will be all. Good night.
Thank you, and now I will take it from here. So, there is, as she said, 2 monitors, one for the antivirus and one for the cameras. Also, this game has 2 versions, one censored and one uncensored. I played the censored one because I don't think YouTube will like a lot of blood and gore on the screen, and this game has a lot of it. For example, these flashing images. In the uncensored version there is a lot of blood and a crushed head. So yeah, thankfully in the censored version they are in black and white. We have 3 doors and 1 ventilation on the top that I didn't notice at my first playthrough. Well, first 3 nights before the animatronic that attacks us from the top attacked me. So, here's the camera system. You can either change the cameras with the left button and right button on the controller. With mouse and keyboard, there's also some ways I don't remember. Maybe I will tell you later. And also there is like marked positions that you can interact with to change to the next camera. So, right now what I need to do is hide. Yeah, this game is very forgiving. I was like some time being attacked and nothing happened. You can see that the front door doesn't close, because at first I thought that there was like some internal door inside of this like hole, but no, it's the top ventilation that I didn't notice. So yeah, that's night 1. We get attacked once, and that's all. Attention, loud noise incoming. So, you can see that the rabbit was in the hall. I needed to close the door, but... yeah.
I think I've seen you before. That's strange.
Yeah. Jump scares are not very forgiving in this game. But the voice lines are very cool. Also, I heard my voice. Maybe I wasn't talking on the night 1. It may be. So yeah, restart. But I will skip it
Hello?
for. So yeah, that's all. For night 1, of course. Now we have a mini game. Also, I don't know why it asks us if we want to save the game. Yeah, of course. And mini games. I think I will put twice speed on the mini games, because it took me so much to reach where I had to reach. I don't know if it's normal, but in later minigames we can open a dialogue box, and on the first ones we can't. So yeah, that's all. Now, night 2. Sadly, we no longer have any voice to assist us, so maybe I'll skip I will put out when nothing is happening to when I get attacked or something. Here's an example of another type of enemy, which is the ad. The ads are... it messes a lot with the controls, because on the controller you can somehow skip the ads before the X to skip button even is available. On the keyboard and mouse, and you can't skip the ad before it the input appears. Here you can see an example of enemy that you can't close the door on, but you need to hide to get rid of. And yeah, that's all. Another minigame that I will put in twice speed, because otherwise it would take too much. Anyways, night 3 was the one that I suffered the most, because I didn't understand that the front lever was the one to close the ventilation above us. And that's what I died a lot. Yeah. Anyways, let's skip to the time I finally won it. Well, also I want to add that there is an... antivirus. I don't know why on a super futuristic space station they have such a shitty antivirus that you have to activate manually. But anyways, so nowadays we have 3 types of attacks. From the front, on sides, maybe they will enter directly, maybe they'll look from the door, so we need to hide, or if they look at us from the door, we need to close the door. Also, we have to scan the antivirus from time to time. Sometimes also helps by clicking the antivirus button manually, because sometimes it just doesn't react or something. By the way, this is the only night that I don't know why playing with a controller was really helpful, because I could like train on where I need to click, and I would click like more exactly on things. Also, from time to time we have like these hallucinations, but they really don't mean nothing. Having such a high FOB makes you like see the enemies very quickly. The only like thing you need to react quickly. So here's an example of Pyrus. You just need to click the menu button on a controller, or on a computer you just need to click enter. Here's an example of a side attack, but only like looking. Also, doors sometimes open by themselves, even if there is no virus, but normally it's a sign that there is a virus. So right now you can see that the doors open and close by themselves, but there is no viruses. So I don't really know if it's a bug or something. Also, I've seen that in older versions, maybe, there was a voice that told you that there is a virus when there was a virus, but nowadays it doesn't tell you. So here's an example of closing the vent also. You just need to wait for the animatronic to leave to open the vent. Like right now. The important thing is not to mess with the buttons. I just started using a controller, so I'm not very like professional. Here you can see it closed by itself. Oh yeah, because we had a virus, but I don't know, it's a little bit random. The camera system here is kinda useless, because you can't really do anything. If we at least could like close the doors or something. Also, I hate a little bit this ambient sound, this like buzzing in the right ear. I don't know if it will be if you will hear it on the video, but here. Anyways, shift complete. So, on night 4 the cameras become even more useless than they already were, because now the cameras are closed by
Hello.
and
On this night, we suggest you refill the oxygen tanks hours before there was a failure that broke the systems. See you there.
oh yeah, we also have another mini game this night. So what was I talking about? On this night, at first you won't have animatronic in your cameras, but later animatronic will appear, not like with no difference to what camera you look. It just will close. Yeah, you can see it right now. It just closes your vision, and the cameras become even more useless than they already were. And here we can see that I don't really like the antivirus system. You need to click enter, then down arrow key to close the menu. So I would usually play with hand on the WSAD position because of the interaction buttons. So it annoyed me a lot to have to switch like my hand from the mouse to the arrow keys. Also on night 4 we have like a lot of viruses. You will get constantly spammed. Also with ads. Sometimes you can skip the ad like I did right now. I don't know how it works because the X or Z button that you can click to close the ad, you need to wait like 5 seconds. But sometimes you can magically just skip the ad. Right now the video will flash a lot, so be careful.
Welcome to the maintenance room. All you have to do is recharge the oxygen tanks. After that, that would be it for today. Do it with caution.
Yeah, so I don't know if I was supposed to be dead already, because I wasn't. Yeah. I just continued, that's all. Also, I would change this background sound. It messes, even on editing right now, it messes so much with my brain. Like this infinite buzzing in the background. It annoys me too much. Maybe it doesn't annoy you, but... So I don't know if I was supposed to be dead already, because I was literally blocked by an animatronic all the time. So yeah, that's all basically for this minigame. Yeah, I wanted to play with the flashlight a little bit. Right. Yeah. I don't know why I was clicking so much if it's supposed to be just turned on. Maybe I was too bored. Anyways, that's all. And now the last night. Night 5. In this night the only addition is another ventilation animatronic. Also the doors and vents opening and closing when they want. And the cameras closed by an animatronic again. So they are useless another time. And that's all basically. Also there is a fear meter that I just didn't even like. I noticed it at the first night, but I never thought about this meter. It wasn't used at all. Maybe I just didn't notice. No, I just took a look at the last nights and it just... Oh, I died. I didn't even know. Lol. Maybe it's just a scrapped concept. Not used. I don't know. Here's a little bit of training for the levers. Anyways, let's skip to when I won because I think you will get too bored. Yeah. So, we skipped to 5 p.m. Nice. And now a cutscene. Let's go. Enter episode. I'm curious what would happen if you died. If you didn't click enter. Oh yeah, the Rebirth of Darkness 3. And also the first one. I liked a lot the third one. The first one was kinda mid. The second one was too boring and there was too much animatronics. I just preferred to skip it. Maybe I lost some part of the lore. So yeah, but in general I have some kind of idea of the lore, that we have some, I think, demons here. Well, because in the second game the calls were starting with the Doom Eternal theme. So I see that it's inspired a lot with Doom Eternal, or in general the Doom series. And it seems that the fourth part is coming soon. Although it's, if I'm not wrong, they are working on a remaster or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's truly an interesting project that I will gladly follow on. So yeah, I think that's all for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. What a perfect ending for a video. Thank you, game, for putting a jump scare just in the end.